Hey, welcome to my Sunday stream. We are playing some Pillars of Eternity. Last time I had to skip out due to my health issues. I was just a little bit sick. But I feel much better now and we can continue with this. So I haven't played for like 2 weeks. Not like 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks. And let me try to recap where I am. So I am in a sanitarium, as much as I understand this. We were looking for... We are looking for any clues on that evil, bad organization that we're following, the Leaden Key. And we found a guy that did some weird, screwed up experiments on a lot of these crazies over here. And there was one guy that had inside of him the main baddie we were trying to beat, I guess. Or follow up on him, see where he is, what he does. And everybody just kind of started attacking us. So that's where we are. And let's kill some stuff. Kill some people. Alright, flesh construct. We're going down. They're not too terrible actually. The only problem maybe is that we're getting stuck in these stupid... Yeah, why am I not doing more than this? Can you guys get out please? You're just blocking your friends. And now all of us can fight. Great. Not all of you, because you're still blocking each other in the doorway. Why are they so dumb? Alright, give me the loot.
I'm here.
And yeah, well, I'm very excited to be playing today, this again, because I haven't in a while. Those exact 2 weeks, actually. And I really love this game.
I'd be glad
to. And I just, last time when I was playing, I just got really into this, like, I mean, story-wise. I started understanding stuff.
I'm here.
And yeah, very excited to see what's up with this. Yeah, knock him down.
Stand together.
Okay, are they really just gonna be throwing one of these at me, like one by one? They're pretty simple to deal with. And these things are even weaker.
Stand together.
The other guy just exploded for some reason. I didn't even think we could. Why is my freaking nose so itchy? Hello, I feel like shit and thought a visit to the brothel would help. Is that what the Salty Mast was? Yes, Salty Mast is a brothel we were hearing about in the game for a while, and today, once I clear out this sanitarium full of crazies, I'm gonna go there. So, curious what happens there. I'm sure it will help. How could it not? I wonder, I think there's gonna be some fun stuff there.
Stand together.
That felt like I heard some journal entry or something like that. Oh, it just closed? Did I close it? Probably not. Okay, chest. Hopefully no traps around. I really need to level one of my guys up in a way that he can receive traps and stuff like that, because I'm always getting hit by those and they really hit hard. No enemies in here. What did we have here? Guess nothing. Alright, so we're going to the main room. Oh, no. We can't let the backline go first. We want to go like this. We're not fighting, we want to get out first, and then we're fighting. Just like that, great. That's a punch. Take him down. Like, it's just, we're just running around in here, ganging up on these.
I'm here.
We're six people plus one animal just bashing these dudes. It's just not fair.
Stand together.
Heroes. Knock him down, please.
I'm here.
You can do like a debilitating kick. We have like this effect on our heads. I don't know. What are you doing?
Leave it to me.
Like this thing.
Absolutely.
What do you have on your head? What is that? I guess maybe those buffs that Kana gives us. Possible. Alright, one more room to check. We can go back to the scientist. Suspicious one. Let's go and see. What's he up to? Probably gonna be dead. Oh, here you are. He has nothing to say? What have you done? You've been experimenting on patients against their wills, mangling their souls. I have witnessed it with my own eyes. Ezo's face drains of what little color it had. How could you possibly... Look, it had to be done. Ethelmore and the others. They took everything from me. Everything when I was this close. I had to know. Had to know where I failed and why. Oh yeah, this guy had like a cool experiment that didn't work out, and he's like what is he? Obsessed with proving that he was right. Excuse me. Imagine the value if I'd succeeded. I had something that could make all those hollow infants into something like a real person. Like a real person? Yeah, that's the issue maybe, man. And with a few patrons and a few years research, who knows? No one has come that close with a legacy. It's why I have to continue. Why I have to risk everything here working in secret. It's why you have to lie to Ethelmore for me. Tell him you've cleared me of all suspicion. No, I won't. I don't trust you. You're a crazy, obsessed scientist. Mad scientist, if you will. Chance at stopping the legacy, you have my silence. I'm going to expose you because you're an ass. You're ambitious and dangerous. I'm going to expose you for what you are. We'll see. No, we won't see.
Then I can't let you get in my way either.
Oh, he's gonna attack me and was even voiced? Well, yeah, I don't think you're good enough to actually accomplish what you're trying to do, so... I don't see the point. Oh man, he just disappeared. Alright. And we are getting some stuff here. Ezo's research journal. I'm close to a breakthrough. I have found an ample source of essence now. And the vessels have responded positively to infusion with the proxy. Human trials are the next logical course. See, and he was planning to experiment on more humans. Northward patient record gram. Subject is a male, approximately early 30s. Powers of speech absent, presumably as a result of the overfragmentation of his soul. As such, he is the ideal subject for present research. However, experimentation has caused severe pain and induced panic, and I have had to enlist the aid of the guards in transporting him for more recent procedures. Was Garm the one with the soul of that big scary enemy dude? Okay, what is over here? There's gonna be some enemies here, no? Oh, maybe not. No, it's empty. And what's this? Nothing. Alright, well, in that case, we are going out. We are going out, reporting to the main dude, Ethelmore, and yeah. I think there's one more house in this area when I get out that I haven't explored, some kind of like a noble house. But everybody's telling us that they are kind of an assholes. Getting out of here is not safe anymore. Who the hell are you? Who are you? Patient. Okay. Is something gonna be happening up there? We'll see. Ethelmore. What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions. Well. Alright. I had things under control until I killed the Leaden Key's spy, at which point he possessed a flesh construct. That's kinda true. It's complicated, and the patient of yours, Osgrim, was working for the Leaden Key, only without knowing it. As was being influenced by a patient, but that patient really wasn't himself at the time. Well, let's go for the middle one, I guess. It's complicated, patient of yours, only without knowing it. You finish your explanation and Ethelmore breaks his silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in our time of need? I fear what the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Ezo? What part did his experiments play in this catastrophe? I confronted Ezo. I was forced to kill him. He groans in disgust. Such a waste. There was none more gifted work in here. In time I had hoped to rehabilitate his image, but a mind like his, so full of ideas, leaves little room for patience. I would inquire more into the matter, but in truth, you have done this institution a favor. Were his transgressions ever to reach the public, there would be a terrible uproar. I was blind to have trusted him a second time. His tone takes an ominous quality that reverberates all around you. I trust you will be more cautious in future inquiries.
How do you do?
Anything new? And we're just done? Alright, cool. Oh, fast mode? I didn't even know there's a thing like that. They can even have speed now, us. Why would I do that? Interesting. Makes the game go faster when I just run around. Why not? I mean, why not? If I just press it again, it turns it off. Alright, cool. Can I, like, talk to other guys about this whole situation? No, they don't care that I killed their friend. Alright. Well, we're going out. That was nice. I don't know if we learned much about the Leaden Key as a whole, the cult. Oh, alright, we're getting something.
Well met, friend.
Dunrid Row Messenger, beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hatred House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. They say she's an ancient spider. Well, her name would suggest that. Spinning her nets throughout the city. He gives you a careful look. If she wishes to see you, that either bodes very well or very ill. Well, we don't want to offend if she's so powerful. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. Oh, that's cool. A mystery. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. Wow, you just have somebody that important with these kind of rumors around them? And just you don't care? Cool. Does construct have some meaning I don't know about? I've seen an enemy called that in some other game too. Well, I think it's just like a golem or something like that, like a artificially constructed thing. Aren't we all just flesh constructs? Well, basically, I guess. But not really, because I guess constructs are supposed to be built by, like created, you know? I guess you could argue based on what you believe that we were created, but I mean, I guess we were. Yeah, I just say that constructs don't really have life in them. They're like, they must be animated by some kind of technology or magic or something. Not completely sure, but that's how I understand it, how I look at it. But yeah, I've seen that mentioned and used in a lot of games, mostly RPG or sci-fi or some kind of like a, what are they, like steampunk themed games. She'll still add it, best anyone can tell. Artificial flesh construct. Yeah, maybe like the flesh might be artificial. Or maybe it's just like it's a construct made who knows from what, but there's flesh on it. Just to keep it nice, looking like a human, you just put a little bit of flesh on their hands and stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Right, she'll still add it, best anyone can tell. Learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country. Before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. Wow, she's very important. I don't think we've heard that much about her. I remember the name being mentioned here and there, but this sounds very important, like... Okay. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Cool. What's Dunrid Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hatred House. Alright, ciphers, I forgot. Ciphers are a class here. Like, alright. Run out of Hatred House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where can I find Hatred House? It's just over there, my lord, the southwest corner of Brackenbury. You'll find the lady upstairs. Yeah, I did think we already went there. Just hear me out. With this procedure, her soul would be returned intact, more or less. More or less? Is that how you plan on presenting your idea to Ethelmore? Why? Not good? Yeah, of course it's not good. Not good. More or less is not good enough. As a scientist, are you dumb? Alright, there was one more thing I didn't see. House Doeminal. That's the one I wasn't in before. Should I go and explore this first, just to have it out of my way, and then go to Hatred House? I guess I could. Let's just get rid of this, because I know that this is something I wanted to do before going to the brothel. Let's meet Lady Webb, and we'll see. Oh yeah, of course, it's one of those. Alright, let's go in. I heard that these guys are assholes, so let's see. Alright. So, Doeminal Dorman. Hey man.
Hail and well night.
Burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Doeminal? Attack. No, I'm not attacking. Tell me about House Doeminal. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance-based prosperity is due to Doeminal business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? Farewell. I will see you out. Oh, well, that was quick. Alright, they don't want me inside. I'm not gonna stir up trouble. Let's just leave them be. We'll probably be sent there sooner or later, so... We'll do that when that happens. Let's speed up the process, since I know now that I can do that. We can go to Hatred House. Oh, and he just appears in front of this. Alright. Older Road Man. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than the emotion itself. It wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tensed, a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your
Sorry.
duties.
Alright. They lie. Let's say my mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The apparition raises its eyebrows. The pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth. Thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
Cool. Right, so we are taking a position of some kind of a dude in his cult, right? The people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. My family has not taken my new faith well. They'll no longer speak to me. I've done something unforgivable. We were attacked on my last mission. Let's go for the first one, even though... Yeah, that's probably the honest one, the frank one. Alright, let's go with that. So he did some unspeakable things. And all of the... Yeah. The apparition exhales slowly and its lips press together, a sympathetic rapport in its eyes. It places its hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Weird. Is such a thing possible? I mean, this is very cultish. Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
I don't really get what they're trying to do, but we'll see, I'm sure. The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing, and it is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will Alright, so he kind of brainwashes them, like manipulates their minds and stuff, maybe? That's it? Interesting conversation. Alright, let's go in. Lady Webb, tell us something we don't know, something cool. Give me more information about stuff. Oh, I know what this is. Alright, alright, alright. There was this cipher here, alright. And she's supposed to be on the upper floor, I think. There was a locked door here. Lady Webb will see you now. Okay, I remember. Thank you. Are you Lady Webb? Oh. I'll close doors behind me because nobody has seen you and I want to keep that secret. We'll keep your... Should I steal some stuff? Downward row. Nothing too important. Not gonna be opening that. Alright, Lady Webb. What are you about? She's less impressive looking than I thought. Come on. I realized I can very simply mute my mic when I'm coughing, so you don't have to listen to that. This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. Extreme age. That's a nice way of putting it. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins, ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
Cool. Aloth frowns, scratching the back of his neck. So it's true, those spies of hers don't miss much. Yeah. Extremely aged, it seems like... I don't know. It's just shocking. It's not even like... That's not personal, it's just, man, I'm blown away how aged this thing is. Spies of hers don't miss much.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of.
Yeah.
What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
Nothing, it was an accident. Just killed a bunch of constructs. A wine gone way past its prime or something. Yeah. Extreme age. Alright. There's someone I need to find. I'm investigating a strange group. It is a personal matter though. But I'm willing to tell you. I mean, she's gonna find out anyway. I'm investigating a strange group.
Strange does not begin to describe them.
And she probably knows
The
everything already.
practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not
Tell
the
me more.
only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
I have no problem telling you that. I think. Alright, cool. One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. I ran across a man in one of the ruins. It's important that I find him again. Do I want him to reverse it? I mean, it's a pretty useful power in a way. And we are an adventurer. We can help people with it. I just want to find him again. Maybe. But I want to tell her these things. Let's tell her this. One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts, a little more than a sliver. And her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground. The pages wafting around her legs like leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back and her gaze is immediately upon you. What a specific description of all of this. Like, her fleshy eyelids peel back. Yeah, it's like a little bit too deep into the descriptions, but okay.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid.
Fleshy
The
eyelids.
man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon,
Wow, what a
Grand
name.
Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
Oh, she knows names. That's cool. Thaos. What the hell is X? Is that like off maybe? Maybe Thaos of Arcanon. Yeah, I guess maybe like like from Witcher, Geralt of Rivia and stuff like that. Okay, cool. How do you know I seek Thaos? What can you tell me about Thaos? What can you tell me about him?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true.
How old is he?
The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years.
Oh.
If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
Oh. Well, so he's extremely aged as well then. Makes me think, what are their eyelids usually like if not fleshy? I mean, they're not really fleshy, are they? Like, eyelids are more like just like skin. Have you ever like touched your eyelid and just like pulled it a little bit to the front? It's just skin. There's no flesh there. It's a skinny eyelid, in my opinion.
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit.
That's a patient guy.
Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Wow, this is so cool though. All right, Lady Webb, I'm happy we came to talk to you because we're getting some nice, interesting lore thing here. All right, so he's 2,000 years old. He's not like immortal. He just dies, and his soul just travels to a different body, I guess. And once it's in adolescence, he awakens and is Theos again. He's a very patient, evil villain. Does stuff across hundreds of years, and he's Woodica's favored. Cool.
That may
Like that.
also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
Right, and Ethelmore, the main guy in the sanitarium, the statue we were talking to, he was exactly talking about this, that there's like notes and stuff, records of this happening before like taking possession of others, so that was always Theos's work, I guess.
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
I like the voice acting in this game. Alright, how do you know so much about Theos?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
So he's like a dude that was here for 2,000 years, and he's just manipulating history and probably instigating a lot of conflicts for whatever reasons he has. So we're basically fighting something almost like a god. He's just... That's pretty cool. I'm much more interested in the main villain now then. Right, what else is there to know about the Leaden Key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal.
Or just brainwashed, as we saw, by Theos. Okay.
Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
Cool. How do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems.
How does she know that?
Must have been a special occasion.
Does she have like some kind of weird ability? Because they're saying she's a spider, but I thought it's just like now I see that she's just a... I don't know, like a cool old lady getting information on stuff, so she has... I mean, information's power, right? She doesn't seem like she's like magician or something like that. I guess we'll see. What do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you.
Great, so you're proposing an alliance. Sharing information, you'll leave me to my devices. Cool.
Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
I mean, that's a good deal. I'm not really sure what you guys are doing, but I think the ciphers under her command are like trying to do some detective work and stuff like that, so I guess they're on the good side. Very well.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Alright, there's something I can tell you about the Leaden Key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Theos in Breckenbury Sanitarium impersonating a patient. He was trying to damage the public's opinion of animancy.
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Her eyebrows raised, two painted lines over barren slow... Why are they doing this to her? What is this? What are these descriptions? Just trying to push in the fact that she's extremely aged and she's just a pile of wrinkled old skin. Two painted lines over barren, sloughing skin, her forehead a lattice of wrinkles upon wrinkles. Corner of her mouth perks. Yeah, I get it. She's old. She's old and it's... yeah. Cool.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep.
That sounds
This
great.
news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
Cool.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
There's always like a little aspect of politics in these kind of like huge high fantasy RPGs where there's a lot of talking, a lot of text. There's always politics involved and a lot of it usually, and I see that it's coming into play here too a lot. Thought it said lattice of wrinkles. I had to rewind and actually read it. Yeah. She might look like a lettuce, honestly. I can see her close up though. This progress is encouraging. I only hope that we are not too late. I have other
Yes?
questions. A lot to ask. Could she like give me a cipher friend? I'd like to see how ciphers work. What kind of class that is. How old are you? That's the question we need to know. How old are you? She gives a half-hearted gasp and covers her mouth with her crumpled fingers. You wicked man, where are your manners? Were you raised without a shred of decency?
I lost count ages ago.
She drops
Such
the
a strange
facade.
thing to celebrate.
Oh, she was just
Getting
joking.
closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through.
Alright, that just sounds like you're just stubborn. Yeah, I'm not letting them go before I finish my job here. Learning as much as I can. It's endless, though. Endless task.
There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
Theorems of Pangram. Didn't we learn about that last time? I'm not sure. Are you psychic?
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind.
No, I didn't
I do
think
not
that.
know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there.
Oh, she is Cypher as well. Okay.
Many
don't know why I
can
didn't
hold
think
an
that.
object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
You said you don't know what will happen
Who
tomorrow.
said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
What's that? It's gonna be information.
A quiet day
Oh,
at
damn
home.
it. She glances back behind her toward the small table and a queer smile finds its way across her face. She doesn't seem like a person that wants a quiet day at home. She wants the chaos. Is there a Lord Web? Is it like a jab at it? Like, are we trying to flirt with her?
There was.
There was. What happened to him? Probably died of old age.
He believed in dying with dignity.
Yeah.
He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
He was good to me. Well, to some people that's enough, I guess. How did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place. In a different time, under a different
Come on, I want to know how old is she.
I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
She winks. Yeah, you're a funny lady. Tell me about Dunrid Road.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed. We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them.
Makes sense.
So that is the image we foster.
Alright, cool.
And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn
She speaks
what's
slow.
vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes, but the truth is I don't think many of them could bear it.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, I don't really
Yes.
have any other questions, do I? Very well.
Try your best not to die out there.
Good advice. Alright, thank you, Lady Webb. I didn't want to sneak around. Sorry, I did it again. Cool. Thought he wants something to... I thought he wanted to talk. Alright, I'm gonna keep the game sped up most of the time now that I know that I can do that. It'll just make things faster. I wanna get to talking and to action and stuff, not just... It's fun how these conversations with people actually take 10 minutes. I don't know how long I was there, but I feel like I was talking to her for 10 minutes, which is very possible. It's just like a real conversation, only you have a little bit more time to think your... think your responses through. You don't have that much time in a real conversation, but still. Alright, I did explore Copper Lane, First Fires, Brackenbury's done, Andra's Gift is the last one, seems like a port, like a area. 12 minutes to complete your journey, sure. Let's see. What can we find here except the brothel? I don't really like a cipher companion.
You've been on your own for 5 years.
I've had Itamok.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
Cool. Alright, let's pick up everything you have here, just this year. Joining the Crucible Knights is high honor. Didn't want to come here, but my village wasn't safe anymore. Let's see the map. So, we've got this here, Abandoned House, Colford's House, what the frick is this name? Heritage Hill, we're gonna go there later on. This is the Salty Mast. I guess I'm just gonna start with the Salty Mast. Let's just go straight in. And we'll check out the rest of this place later on. Let's start with the brothel. Says you can't talk to a dog? No. He says you can't talk to a fox. I guess he means that to a dog you can't. I mean, you can't talk to him, he just doesn't speak back, does he? It's not like a meaningful conversation. But yeah, you can talk to anything you want. I was just talking to a statue for last, I don't know how long. What is this? Do you speak to your dog often? I don't know how healthy is it, but you can definitely do that. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear whether the skiff has been half-built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Cannibalized, like other boats ate it? Here you go. There's a lot of this Edra stone here. Yeah, all we get at the end of this thing. How are these things called? I don't remember. Little walkways on top of water. I mean, I was talking to my cat a little bit too, of course, but it's not like a conversation, you know? Or do you say like complete sentences? Like, hey, I don't know what the name of your dog is. But hey dog, today I had the worst day, you know? And stuff like that. You don't speak in full sentences, do you? And I mean, it's just like these questions you give. At least that's how I talk to pets. Like, I just say a sentence that's, I guess usually it's a question that doesn't have like a set answer. It's just like you ask the questions like, so what? You hungry? Or you want to go out or something like that? You know? You do? You do like speak whole sentences and things? All right, I guess it's fine. And I'm not gonna judge. I sometimes talk to my computer like for a whole day, so. Grab his purse and go. Ooh, they killed somebody. Maybe just, I mean, he's bleeding out quite a lot. Let's go and help him first. Who the hell are you? Noble. Actually, a few days ago, the first thing I told her when I came home was that everyone hates me at work. And what did she say? What was her yeah, point of view on that? I mean, she can help with just being there, no? This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Look how much freaking blood came out from above his eye. He's like lying in it. Help him up. Thank you, he gasps as he rises. My head. Should I teach those thugs a lesson? What happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. Even a night with Equali isn't worth this. He limps away. Equali? What the hell is an Equali? Is it like a race? Or is that the name? Oh, what the hell? Animat. What are these things? Rain Blight. Well, I can't save now, so let's hope we win this fight. Rain Blight. You seem dangerous. Oh, wow. Alright, there's a lot. Well, let's try and win this. Let's just use everything we can. Rain Blight, like a big shot on it.
What?
Yes.
You've got your job, that's good. Fireball. Should I just throw Fireball there? Maybe. Let's bring you to us.
Yes?
And you just punch it.
This isn't working.
Immune.
Thank
Okay, did it die? No. Man, these things are strong.
Aye.
This is gonna be trouble. Okay, what do we do then? What does this do? Accuracy and damage of all allies. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Okay, one Rain Blight's gone. Kicked him down. What is this thing? So much about what does it do? Accuracy +4. I don't think I need that. Okay, he's down. Great.
Aye?
You do like this. I don't think that damages our friends. Heal us all up, man. Alright. What else? What else? This dude's almost dead.
I'm
It seems
here.
like we did it quite easily.
This thing is doing the job.
Come on, boys. Just think for yourself sometimes. Just attack. There's one enemy, a lot of you. Why don't you just attack? I really didn't expect there to just be a bunch of enemies right here next to the city. But cool, well, we got into some fight. I mean, that's fine. Ingwithan shield. Oh, so these are Ingwithan people. Cool. Primal water. This water is pure and clear and seems to be perpetually in motion even when the vessel that carries it is at rest. Yeah, that's a reagent. Some shields and stuff. And Gwithan scepter spike. This looks like the top portion of a scepter. There's a short spiraled spike at one end for attaching the finial. So, to craft some kind of like a weapon. Pretty cool too. Okay. Well, I wanted to go to the brothel right away and I didn't still. Barnacles across the hull of this beached boat. Something the jagged edge of fingers most likely has clawed deep rifts in the wood. Whoever tried to sail through them must have been desperate or inexperienced. That's interesting, okay. So Adra is blocking stuff, like killing, destroying boats for some reason. Mud squelches underfoot, crabs scuttle out of the debris. Therein, a young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around the dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Come on, don't tell me this is the boy I gave a dagger to. Or, no, he had a different name, I'm sure. Reach toward the soul. Find Darren's family. I don't remember that. Oh, I just got it, okay. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with a feeble, uncontrolled rage. You better not try anything with me. Calm down and show me what happened. The soul flickers, it ripples toward you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships and at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty Mast. Women with painted faces weave between men stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door, in an alley. Two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. That's a rough situation to be reading about. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays, in your hollow-born sister. That time father took her from her splintering cradle and to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. God, this game gets so dark sometimes. Ah, man. And just like a boy watching your hollow-born sister with blank stares getting drowned in a wash basin by your drunk father. Maybe he wasn't drunk at the time, but anyway. It's just rough. Yeah, that's not a fun experience. Maybe it'll end nicely though, we haven't finished this. A knife is in the thug's belt, it's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. Oh. So the little boy saw a woman being attacked by two thugs, and he cut his knife and cut him on his thigh? Cool. Good boy. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and a muddy boot sails toward your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. Yeah, it didn't end well for you. I mean, you're dead, so of course it doesn't. I thought for the woman it could end well. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. You died, you need to understand this to move on. Life is unfair. That should be the whole answer. I wouldn't expect the next one to be any different. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Yeah, I mean, he did do a brave thing. He's a good boy. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs in the ocean mist around the dock. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. Yeah. Take the dagger? I guess. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. B. Brave Darren. He sure is. Darren's my new favorite character in this game. Okay, let's see here. I can go around this whole place and explore everything. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's go and visit the salty Mast since I'm close by anyway. Gonna be a lot of talking probably. Hooray to the brothel.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Over-fried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
What's wrong with you guys? Why? I mean, I've visited so many places in the game, but entering Salty Mast just gives you a reaction from every single one of your characters. I mean, of course they do because the developers probably know what gamers want to see, right? Oh, there's a brothel, let's go there. We probably can get some stuff done. But some of these, what did they say? I guess Durance's was the weirdest one. Now to find a home for my other staff. That's just rough. What else did I say? I do love travels. So Sagani's having fun. Hope you aren't expecting to find a leaden key in here. We probably will. I mean, prostitution is like pretty... This kind of setup is great for spies, isn't it? But theirs was great, right? Just Wallaruna the milkmaid, she knew what she was doing. Bunch of horny dudes in here. Alright, Big Dermsy, you seem important. The Orlan man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. How much? What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. How much? Dermsy looks you up and down. He holds up 5 fingers. Pay 500 copper. I'm not interested. Sorry, Big Dermsy. He's just a little goblin with a... Okay. So too awkward to enter such a place and not say anything. Ah, oh, that's true though, right? Oriko, alright, he wants our attention. Look at him.
Greetings.
Oriko catches your eyes. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine, fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Man, this dude loves the attention. Make mine free and we'll call it even. Enough flattery, I know how this works. You couldn't in your wildest dreams. What are you talking about? Let's act innocent. We are a monk from mountains. When I imagine a monk of any type, I'm thinking that they are probably celibate. I mean, I don't know enough about the world to know. There's probably monks of some culture, some religion or something that are not, but I don't know. My monk is celibate. Let's act like that. What are you talking about? He doesn't understand this. I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it should be a crime for you to ever close them. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Oriko do for you? You tell me. Some things must be experienced to be believed. How much? For an evening that you will remember in your next life, I asked but 300 pounds. You're cheaper than this dude? Huh. I mean, I guess he's a little bit too pushy. I mean, that's not why I came here, though. I mean, I'm gonna try it out before I leave here, but we'll see. What did he say? I do not see what a lovely woman like you is doing in a place like this. Why, the same thing you are. But surely there is no need. A Velika girl like you could have any man you wanted. Who said I was here for a man? I see. Okay, who said I was? I see. I was thinking, why are they talking so fast to each other? They're just jumping into each other's sentences, but I guess since I have the double speed, just went faster. Alright, Oriko, we might see each other later on. I'm not so sure, but all. Talk to Maya if you've got questions about the attractions. What do you mean attractions? Potion of minor endurance and minor recovery. That's useful in here. Oh man, this is an awkward episode though. I'm gonna push through it. Minor regeneration. The old guys say stuff like that to me when I enter a morgue. Really? Why? I mean, some people just... Oh, it's him again. Some people just have, like, no self-control. So how exactly does this work? By the flame, your mother never gave you the talk? You know what I mean. How do I, get started? Find the fellow you like and jiggle that purse of yours should do the trick. But which one? Blazes girl, if you can make up your mind, give me your coppers and I'll have some fun for you. Lady's got to have her fun, especially these days. Maya could have chased the adherents from Defiance Bay all by herself. Flaccid scepter indeed. What do you mean by that? This place has tripled the demand for bitter squash seeds. Can't be too careful, especially with so many Hollowborn. You here to die for the dirty pearl? What? Man, this place is just full of innuendos and stuff like that. Wow. Alright. Captain Pepperjack, like, they went all out with this. Maya, I guess I'm gonna talk to you. You seem like the main person here to talk to.
And well met.
Alright. The Aumawa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand stands at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if wary, smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? Excuse me. What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings, the kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls. And our customers, they started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about what happens in places like the Gift, but word is you are an exception. Really? People are already talking about me? How I help everybody? The knights are too busy sniffing around Duck Avar to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. I could investigate as long as there's coin in it. No one should be harassed. I'll put an end to this. Here for some quiet time now. Alright, I guess I want coin for it, right? I mean, usually I'm just going for the goody two-shoes stuff in games. But I mean, it's business. I need money for my services. So I can have some fun in the salty mast. I could investigate as long as there's coin in it. You restore my business and there'll be plenty of that, alright. Maya draws you closer. These stocks tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. She winks. Got me? I just asked for coin though. But okay, maybe there'll be coin and some fun along the side. Why not? Alright, Maya, we'll see each other. If she means to bake us something, my vote's for cookies. There. You're joking, aren't you? Can't be so... No, he was just talking about the milkmaid, so... He understands. He's joking. I've got questions. Shoot. What do you know about these attacks? She waves a hand at the door. You only have to step outside the seat for yourself. Those stocks out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. She sizes you up. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Yeah, I mean, we saw them. Almost like rob a person. Tell me about your business. She rubs the back of her neck. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. She nods at you and lowers her voice. You help me out and I'll see about getting you a special discount. Can I ask you about something else? A knowing grin warps her blue markings. Getting you a special discount. Alright, now just what can I do for a strapping lad like yourself? Okay, we're gonna ask about the quest things last, so let's just tell me about this place. I thought that was clear as the crystal waters below the docks. She laughs. This here is the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We've got drinks, bets, and good company to help you enjoy both. Of course, the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. Wow, I want to join that. Refined and prestigious gentlemen? That's an ideal description of myself and my monk. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. Any of your regulars interested in earning some coin? Is this like just get in? Yeah, okay, this is it. Find and confront the thugs.
Hello.
Yeah, we want that. Refreshments. Do we have something cool to buy? Camping supplies. I've got two.
Well met, friend.
Some quiet time. Quiet, loud, however you like it, as long as you pay up front. I've got ladies, lads, and a few I'm not quite sure about. Go talk to whoever tickles your fancy, unless you fancy Sorrel, in which case you can settle with me. Nice. I'd like a night with Sorrel 1000. Just like her room. Quiet indeed, she hesitates. Oh, and if you bring any of your friends with you, you just mind that you don't make a mess. Cool. Can I take one of my companions with me into the room and not make a mess there? I guess. Alright, not right now.
Traveler.
I don't have time for that. Is there someone here named Sorrel? She laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pence, or so they tell me. Fancy a go with her? She nudges you in the ribs. Best money you can spend in the gift. Maybe another time. Goodbye. Alright, before I go and do that, I want to see what exactly the quest was about, so I understand what's going on. I met a young Glen Fatten named Thristwin at the Brackenbury Inn. He and a prostitute named Sorrel worked together oh, I remember. Fleecing wealthy nobles until she came into possession of an Engwithan medallion. Now she wants to sell it, but he wants to bring it home to his broken clan. Alright, yeah, she won't give it up easily. She's a prostitute. Suggested that I pay Maya if I want to speak with Sorrel. Maya told me that Sorrel would cost 1,000 pence for the night. Alright, so for the quest, we'll have to pay for this anyway, so great. Pay on time and play nice and you won't get in any trouble. It's not just the drinks that are stiff around here. What the hell? This is the best place for a little fun below decks. Sorrel's the peril of the gift. Pricey is one too. Man, they're like they're pushing it so hard. Like every person in here is just doing some sexual. Oh man. I mean, I'm not much for these sexual jokes. I mean, sometimes they hit the spot. Sometimes you just yeah, they're fine. I'm not too much of a fan when people overuse it. Like, you know, there were these 2000s movies that were like all about sex, and it was just kind of weird to me. I mean, I was young, so of course it was, but it still is. Why must they talk about boys and girls? I would hope they're adults. Oh man, I really do hope they are. They must be, right? I mean, they're definitely not gonna admit they're not. Because, like, in these RPG worlds, I mean, they don't really care too much about these fantasy worlds. I mean, they don't really care too much about age, unfortunately. Like, take, for example, Game of Thrones and stuff like that. Let's not talk too much about that, though. Lines,
Gods
tulips. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm not gonna think about it. She leans on the bar, her black-painted nails tap in the wood. What'll it be? Regulars looking for work. What can you tell me about this place? She arches an eyebrow. Every foreign sailor and visiting villager knows about the Salty Mast. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. She points to an Aumaua woman. You want to know more? Just ask Maya. Okay, this is gonna be the same thing. Wade's eye. I think I know this guy. Don't I? Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Why don't you just take one of them stools over there? He swats at the air in your general direction. Nowhere else for me to go, not with the wife in a state, and my boy, His face freezes with a stricken expression and he turns back to the bar, muttering into his drink. Yeah, maybe we didn't meet him. I don't know. Okay, brothel guard. Giefa, I don't know. Well, we can probably talk to her. Or I can go to these rooms too. I didn't go there, did I? Brothel patron, something funny to say? Place like this reminds you that sailor's life is not so bad. They said the little Orlan fella could shame us all. I don't know if I believe it. That's why he's so expensive. It's not just drinks that are stiff around here. Friend. Come on. Not from around here, are we? The young woman's voice rolls with the saucy cadence of Andra's gift. You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. A local girl or a highlight? Both, I guess. How much? I love this. Like, just she tries to do like a. All of them try to do like a little intro to get you talking and stuff, and just the idea of me just answering with how much. It's just so funny to me. Straight to the point. No bullshit around. You're a local girl or a highlight? Both, gorgeous. I just knew it. What else can you do with that clever tongue of yours? What local attractions would you recommend? I'd rather show than tell. Chiefa wings. How much? It's 200 for my time and worth every copper. You're the cheapest here. For now. Not that it means anything. I don't really mind. What else? This is a rather graphic declaration of affection for someone named Cyril. Okay, older drunkard. His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. You need help. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. What? Just gave me a ring? Have to have that to get into the lounge. He hiccups. They don't let just anyone in, you know? He wipes a hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back. And whatever you do, don't tell them you're new, or... He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. What a cool conversation. The new members are all phonies, got no class. Such beautiful women. I have my eye on that icy one in the corner. This woman here, I'm afraid she only has eyes for the elf by the bar, Bon Amico. Postenago, not her, the Bellica glam filling up the stair. I have no taste for frigid women, I'm afraid. Wow. That is because you have no taste? What a weird conversation, my dudes. Okay, man, I really need to get out of this place. Alright, we've got some ale. Smells of fried fish and oysters hang over the stove. Counter is splattered with grease. Patrons and the courtesans work up a fierce appetite, if you know what I mean. Keeps me busy. What do you mean if you know what I mean? Do you just mean... I mean, they're hungry. Everybody is. Best fried eel in the whole city right here in this kitchen. Pint of bitter and my famous boiled crab would settle those troublemakers outside. Just keep your dagger on. Sheath it. Sure. I have no daggers. I fight with my fists. And this place is fun though. It's a little bit of a... Did I go back here? I don't think so. A little bit of a fresh perspective on all of this. Gold. It's not even stealing. Rolled bills and receipts show amounts that paid to Maya's staff, as well as her expenses for ale, fish, and new linens. Well, let's go to the upper floor. Was there anything to take from this? Minor regeneration. I guess we can take it.
Margaren's fire casts light.
Nobody can see
dark
us.
places.
Okay. Regeneration, that's a good potion. Should use that. Alright, let's go to the upper floor. Maybe I can like sneak into Sorel's room or something without paying. Like unlock the door, just barge in. I'd like to try that. There must be like a different way to get to him. Equali. Oh, this is the girl that the guy outside the noble was talking about. Look at all of them just dancing. Slowly, with nobody around.
Good day to you.
Yeah, hey, let's talk to all of these. It's gonna be fun. The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show you well-muscled leg. You've never experienced anything like this before, trust me. What do you mean? Godlike. Why? I could climb a tall thing like you all night. He slaps a smooth, firm thigh. How much? That's 600 coppers for a night that will knock the good sense out of you. Not right now. Should I go and try each one of these? That what happens? I mean, I've got enough gold, don't I? How much gold do I have? I've got 24,000. Man, I could try all of these out. Just for the fun of it. Let's take... You have been caught stealing? Oh, damn it, that's stealing? And I took like the stupidest thing ever. Astoundingly, there's no spare change between discussions. The game of Dunnerid Draw seems to have ended abruptly with scattered cars and blasted pipes. Nobody cares that I stole.
Well met, friend.
Yeah, they just don't. Okay. The pale elf's gold eyes are the color of a winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. Tell me about yourself. I came to Defiance Bay from the frozen lands at the southern end of the world. Few of my people venture this far north, but none know how to warm a cold night like we do. Her skin seems to glow in the darkened bar. How much? Her thin lips curl upwards, just 500 bands to experience the most secret of the southern arts. Alright, Equali. Seral's Guard. Yeah, we might be able to get there. Oh.
Welcome!
I thought, what kind of weird outfit does this person have on? But it's just like his muscles. The elf's long hair frames high cheekbones and long, slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets such a breath of fresh air. Who are you? I'm a native of the Deerwood and an expert in the subtle arts. If it's practice, skill, and finesse you seek, look no further. He wraps his tapered fingers around the wine goblet. How much? Only 600 pence for my daily bread whilst you and I feast on love. I'll be gone. I mean, it's nice that they have like different options, you know, like men, women, anything, dwarves, Orlans and stuff like that. But it's funny to me, like, of course, yeah, of course I have no problem with like bisexuality and stuff like that. None at all. But it's funny to me that it seems like none of you people that work here care. Are all of you bisexual? I mean, wouldn't there be at least some preference in you? You don't care who I am if my head is on fire? I guess they just don't. Maybe they employ just... Nice ring, you may enter. Who are you? We do good business with the Salty Mast. Okay. Let's see if we can get inside of this Seral's apartment. If you want to meet Seral, talk to Maya. I'm keeping an eye on you. Is this Cyril? She doesn't look special. She's sleeping while standing. Alright, Cyril. I guess there's no other way to do this than just pay. Okay, I think we already... Yeah, a little fun below decks. We already talked about those. Can I go in here? Oh, yes. Great. The last room. We don't need these things. Nothing else. Alright, let's go and go to the club for gentlemen. Up close, these look more comfortable than one might expect. Let's go in. It's probably why they charge for it, easier to ignore any preferences. Oh, that makes sense. Display beneath the display case reads, the legendary Guild Blade of Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow, broken in the Battle of Tower Watch. I want it then. Can I just take stuff from here? Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen guest book. Let's just read that. Oh, it's just names. Names scrolled in the guest book span pages of the thick tome. Do I know somebody here? I'm not gonna go through these, but I might. Let's take it. Brothel patron. Nothing. Oh, she's just dancing. Alright, guys. What up? Your first time at the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen, sir? Yes? Nothing else to say? Okay, this dude talks. The man looks down his nose at you. So, you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Tell me about this place. He folds his arms. Broadly speaking, you're in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen on the upper floor of the Salty Mast. You know, he tilts his head. More specifically, you're in the members only lounge, which means you've been part of the club for at least a year. He eyes you suspiciously. Our rules are strict, but they keep the riffraff out, mostly. What the hell kind of dude was that just gave me the ring? He was so drunk that he just gave me the ring? Excuse me. Show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. Well, I kinda expected something more out of this place, not just that. It's a shop. No, I don't want it. I want to read about it. Alright. Intellect and resolve. Constitution. Crit multiplier, resolve, spell defense bonus. Defense against spells. Resolve. I mean, we could buy these things. No? They're a little bit expensive, but I've got money. Oh, this thing's strong. Oh, all of these things are pretty strong. What the hell? Shame I can't, like, compare what I have on now. I'll have to go and check what kind of equipment I have, and then we'll do this. But alright, let's go down. Let's go buy Cyril so we can talk to her. 1,000 is alright. We can manage that. Right, Maya. We want to buy a girl.
Hail, traveler.
Hey, yes? I'd like a night with Cyril. You'll find her quarters upstairs. She lays a large hand on your shoulder. Don't mind the burly fellows at her door. They're just there to make sure everyone has a good time. What? They're there to ensure everybody has a good time. They're bodyguards with axes. They're there to protect. No, to block the way. Are they gonna be watching or what? Alright, let's save. Hello, Cyril.
Gods keep you.
Baldur almost hides the circles under her eyes, and a rouge dusts her two prominent cheekbones. Despite it all, Cyril is beautiful. She favors you with a smile she must have practiced and perfected. Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. It is rather warm in here. I'm on a quest to restore a Glenfatted clan. There's something I need to discuss with you. All right, I wanted to like a little bit get into the. I hope this doesn't lead. If I pick this, I hope it doesn't lead right straight into whatever we're going to do here, because I just want to know how it continues. But I want to then come back to these. I hope I can. Let's try it. It is rather warm in here. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's just
Good day
bad.
to you.
Sarah looks at you curiously. Back again. Oh, I can actually ask her. Alright, so we had our fun, and now I can ask the stuff. But I didn't want to do it for other reasons, honestly. Damn it. Expires in 23 hours. Okay, that's good. I wanted to find... Right, I wanted to find a companion before coming back and doing this thing. Doesn't seem like that much time passed while we were having some fun with Sorel. I guess all 6 of us.
How do you do?
Hey gamer girl, welcome. Back again. There's something I need to discuss with you. She runs a smooth finger along your neck and under your chin. Just tell me what you like. It's extra if you want to bring someone else in though. Your friend Thirstwin sent me. He needs that medallion. So do I. Cyril raises her chin. I offered him his half of the money and he refused it. She crosses her arms and paces in a slow circle around you. I'm sure he told you all about this broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? He did refuse the half? I don't remember him saying that. But he does want the medallion, so... I really am sorry for him, but I'll bet you anything he lives better now than he did in Air Glenfath. I worked a long time for a way out, and I'm not giving it up just because Thirstwin suddenly got nostalgic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know on whose side I am. I don't really care much for culture. But, I mean, this girl is getting paid a lot for this, so I don't think she needs it. I'll tell him to leave you alone. I'll buy it from you. I'll tell him to leave you alone. You know, you don't need it, and I'll buy it from you. I have a lot of money, and I'd like him to complete that ritual or whatever he was trying to do. I don't remember exactly what happened there. But he just needs it to get some stuff with Ghost done, so... Guess what? I don't know, what? 6,000? What? That's so much. She laughs. It's worth 6,000 pence. If you got that kind of coin, I'll gladly help you spend it.
Hail and well met.
Alright, so let's try. I mean, it said that I need like 18 intellect. How much do I have? 11. Well, that sucks. There was
Gods
something
keep
else.
you.
Might 16, resolve 16. I don't want to do the might one. That's probably just gonna threaten her. But the resolve could be good. Resolve 10. Alright, even worse. Damn it. But might, we're pretty close to that. I just need one more might and I can do that. So, I guess we're just gonna plus 3 might. Damn it. I guess we're just gonna try and shake her down for it. I don't like that. That's not how we do things. It's not like how we do things here. Do you have something maybe for intellect or something? -4 intellect. No, not that one. Might. Damage reduction. No. What does this give? Nothing. Can I boost myself up with resolve? Such a point that I can actually do that? Might. Like strength. Birthday is in 4 days? Well, that's great. In 4 days. Is that Wednesday? Or is that Thursday? Endurance, dexterity, perception. Alright, Sorel, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be a little bit rough with you now. Seems like... Oh, 1 might. That's what I need now. Let's give an egg to myself.
I'm here.
Thursday. Alright, well, enjoy. You plan some kind of
Good
a
day,
party or
stranger.
something like that? Might 16, yeah. Alright, so if I eat this thing, will I be able to...
It's not that I don't want
Just
to
eat it,
care
man.
more.
How do I eat that? Common egg. Just eat the egg. I guess I have to eat it like this. Alright, he ate it. Now we've got might 16. Let's try it out.
Good day to you.
Might. One way or another, you'll give me that medallion. Man, that's so... I don't like that, but well... It's 6,000. We're gonna be a little bit tough. Cyril's eyes dart to the door. Cover her mouth. Stay quiet. Man, we're the bad guy now. You hear her muffled cries under your hand and feel the warm, shallow gasps of her breath as she struggles. Finally, she yanks a long cord out of her bodice. A carved Adra medallion hangs on the hand. Thanks. Oh, I feel so bad now. You've gotten what you wanted. Tell Thirstman he'd best not show his face in the city again. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to do it like that. Oh well.
Certainly.
It is what it is. Let's go. Sorry, Sorel. I mean, the game pushed me. Damn, it sucks. It's so bad, because usually if I had like resolve or intellect or something like that, if I had enough of it for picking the options, I would probably do it like diplomatically, like convince her or something. But since I'm playing a character that has might, because we're a monk and we need to have strong hands, since we're punching everything, we are doing it like that. We're just intimidating people, and I don't like it. I don't like it. We've got a lot of dexterity too, so we are just like we're a thug. Damn it. I can just change this? Aggressive, this profit. Auto attack. Aggressive. I can just do this? Character will actively seek out enemies for combat regardless of whether or not they are being directly attacked. Yeah, of course. Just attack something. Can I do all of you like that? No. Just be aggressive. Class behavior. The fighter uses knockdown and disciplined barrage at first opportunities. Clear out will also automatically be used whenever the fighter has 3 enemies in range, if per rest is enabled. What is disciplined barrage? Is this it? No. Knockdown. Well, we don't have that. Okay, I guess that's something...
Yes. Hi?
That is pretty cool, though. I can just set everybody to be aggressive and give them some AI behaviors. I should really do this before. Found a spider mite in one of my houseplants and I can only hear mite. I'm probably not saying it like 100% correctly. What is a spider mite, though? I'm gonna look it up. Spider mite. Oh. Such a little tiny weird spider. I should look at my search history, what I'm looking up while doing these streams, because I'm not really using this user for anything else just during the streams, so. Right, the monk uses swift strikes or torments reach at the first opportunity, uses clarity of agony whenever subjected to a hostile status effect with a duration over 5 seconds, uses stun and blows whenever possible. Yeah, sure, just fight. Okay, this is gonna be much better now. Everybody's just gonna attack. And if I want them to attack somebody else, I'll just change that, right? Wizards use Arcane Assault as soon as combat opens. If per rest is enabled, they use direct damage or foe-only AoE spells like Minolet's Minor Missiles, Jolt and Touch. No, I don't like that. Yeah, let's just keep this at none. I want you to attack people, but I don't want you to use spells without my say-so, because we want you to put spells on the correct spots. Yeah, summoner support, none of those. We don't need to use those. Aggressive. Pet will be aggressive as well. Ranger uses wounded shot and marked prey against targets engaged by the companion. Great, that's good, because all of your spells are per encounter. Yes, you can use these whenever you want. Awesome. Let's save. We've got some AI set up finally. So where do we go now? Certainly. I think we are going to... Oh, Courtesan. Look like you want to have a good time.
He may have returned a drunk or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persoc is just as important as what I find.
Is that right? And what if you return empty-handed?
Oh, he's so annoying.
I never return empty-handed.
Is that it? Quick talk. Okay, let's see the map. So, I'm not gonna explore these lower parts yet. Let's go and... Why is there a fog here? Fine, let's go and see all these houses. I don't remember what kind of quests there were. I'll probably remember once I get to them, or I'll read about them. We'll see. Let's just go into each house and see what they have to say. Oh, thugs! Let's kill them. What have we here? Another tourist and a gift. He nods to his shifty-eyed companions. Let's give him a proper welcome. I'll give you money, just leave me alone. Now let's talk this through. He draws a sharpened blade and smiles. I'm afraid you're missing the point, friend. I think you're missing the point. You're gonna die. Supply and demand. Yeah, that's the one. Well, that was quick. I thought it would be a little bit... It would take a little bit more time to actually get them.
Following your
They're
lead.
just dumb. Alright,
Yes.
let's not tell people what they should
Ready,
do, and
Watcher.
let's see if the aggressive AI actually works. You
I'm
go
here.
for him. You just shoot this. Cool. Yeah, they're all attacking. Awesome. Okay, cool.
Yes?
Man, why didn't I realize sooner that I can just do this? Are you all attacking?
Ready, Watcher.
You didn't use your thing though. Why are you not using your stuff? Told you to use your stuff.
I'm here.
Oh, he didn't use it because he couldn't get to him. I see. My monk is so powerful. Everybody's attacking. This is just so great to see. Alright, cool. Worm companion. I actually had him selected there. Okay, what kind of key did we get? Rusty bronze key. This old key looks like it's been rusted from years of exposure to salty air.
Certainly.
Yeah, we probably can get to some house here with their base, something like that. Ada. I mean, I think I remember this girl from something. Theorems of Pandagram. Yeah, this is what... Oh, yeah, somebody wanted us. Okay, I see. What did they say about them? Like, about some kind of vampiric thing, I think. Are you here about my boy? I'm not sure. A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. Pale green fuzz has colonized one of the loaves. You don't live so well. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? I found Darren. So you're his mother. Thank the sea mother, where is he? Darren was murdered, I'm so sorry. It's not funny. It is a little bit. He's gone on to better things. A group of sailors saw him board a Valiant ship, said he would seek a better life far from Defiance Bay. No need to lie. I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. I can't imagine your grief. No, let's go straight to the point. Darren was murdered, I'm so sorry. It's just, to me, it feels like they deserve to know the truth. I hope they won't get, like, stuck on revenge or something, but, I mean, just telling you that he's gone, I can imagine your grief. She deserves to know what happened. Darren was murdered, I'm so sorry. Ada's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be, what happened? Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave and you should be proud. He's gone with hearing the details make any of this better. Wade left him alone. This is all his fault. Oh, Wade is the guy at... No, this is not the way to do that. I mean, it's not his fault. You can't blame fault on people. That doesn't help anybody. He stole a man's dagger. This is why you should teach your children not to play with weapons. Oh man, that's such a mean thing to say. Alright, let's go for the first one. He was defending one of the prostitutes. Was very brave and you should be proud. He was a good boy. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women. And yet, she chokes into her sleeve. I can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you at least for bringing me answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now. Yeah. It's a weird thing to say. And I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Man. Well, my poor boy. Yeah, well, that was depressing. Alright. So Wade is the father. The weird dude in the brothel. I want to go and talk to him again now that I went and talked to the mother. Maybe he'll have actually something to say. Maybe I'll understand what he's saying more now that I know that he's the father. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. There. It's gonna be fast. That's the quick talk. Wade, you asshole. Can't man drink in peace?
How do you do?
Okay, we didn't finish those yet. It was just a little bit of the thugs in the street were nothing more than a scouting party, I guess, or something like that. We need to find the source. We need to find where they're coming from and smother them. Right. So first fire is not gonna go there. Abandoned house, golf fake goose house, and another abandoned one. Sprint boys and girls and foxes. The grimy windows have been papered over from the inside. This is definitely the thugs. Hide him. Oh, addict. Well, maybe not. What are you doing in here? This is our place. I could really use a pinch. The man wears a worried expression, trembling from head to toe, continually licking his gums. Unless you've got something to share, I'd beat it. The man rubs his brown... Oh, something about gums again. If you're looking, we're not selling. I'd ask Burnisk in Copper Lane. He's our guy. Oh, really? Burnisk, you asshole? This is how people look when you... The man wears a worried expression. Yeah, same thing. And I was on his side, I think. Oh, if I steal this, they're just gonna attack me. Doesn't tiny something squirm? I didn't read it, screw it. Oh man, it's hard seeing addicts, junkies and such. It's just hard to look at.
I wonder, Aloth, don't you ever feel curious about Isilmir's history?
Not even a little.
But think of the opportunities. You could learn so much about the past.
There are some things I'm happy not knowing.
Why is my nose so itchy today? What's with that? It almost makes it sound like like seeing the addicts, the junkies. Made me itch my nose. The knob on the underside suggests that the table was fashioned from a derelict door. The slightest pressure causes it to wobble atop the barrels. Coin. Good. Who are you? The name seems familiar too. A youngish elven man squints at you in surprise. You can't just barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. What now? He looks at you nervously. Leave. Alright, well, guess we'll have to deal with the guy later on. Another abandoned house somewhere around. Right? There was one more. Where was it? With its crooked and missing shingles, the roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed smile. Oh, it was all the way over here. Let's zoom out. So what do we find in here? Dogs, maybe? This place is big. Camping supplies. Alright, you know what? Since we found one. Camping is not allowed in this area. Can I camp outside? Oh. What's going on in here? As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed, but not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You've got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? It's nothing, I promise, just my notes. Viana, we were looking for her in the House of Mysteries or whatever are they called, right? We asked the drug dealer guy about her, I think. I'm not sure. It's nothing, I promise, just my notes. You hear a painful smack as the woman backhands her captive. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in the city? They call us the Dozens for a reason. Now, I won't ask you again. And does he have like a deer with him? Looks more like a fawn or something. At a nudge from one of her men, the woman turns and sees you watching. Her eyes narrow. You shouldn't be here. This ends now. No. Let her go, and I'll pretend I never saw this. What's going on here? She tightens her grip on her flail. Nothing you need to know about. Alright, well, Dozens, you just showed your colors. I was prepared to negotiate, be diplomatic about this. You just attacked me? Well, you'll see what you get. You're gonna just die. Wait, where's my monk?
I'm here.
Here he is. Antelope. It's an antelope. Alright, I see some archers in the back. Should take care of those. Right, anyway. Let's just do this.
Hi?
Try to take them down one by one. Can you reach there? No, you can't. Alright, we need to kill these in the front then. Let's debuff all of you.
I'm here.
You can shoot these.
I'm here.
And I can shoot this. Okay, this is gonna be easy. I can already see it. Kill them with dread, why not? Yeah, just keep running around. What else can we do? Will bonuses, damage and accuracy, yes. Oh wow, there was a sound. What made that?
Following your lead.
Now I can do something here. Let's go to the front. Lower their defenses. Make the fight go much faster, I hope. Oh, they're just all dead. I'm so strong. Is this actually... I'm playing this on hard, aren't I? Right, Viana. Viana's face is covered in bruises and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid hitching breaths punctuate her words. I was sure they were going to kill me. She wipes a tear from her cheek, wincing as her knuckles braces a bruise. What just happened here? I thought I was coming here to meet my, friend from the Republics. It looks like I walked into a trap. She shakes her head. The Dozens must have been watching me for a while. I'd been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. Tell me about yourself. I studied animancy in Asia back in the Valian Republics. I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenbury Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. She shrugs. Of course, I've had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. About this project that deals with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cliver's permission. He commissioned it, after all. She laughs nervously, and you can see the trouble a little indiscretion has gotten me into. Let's get out of here. She gnaws on a split lip. Commander Cliver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him? I'd kept it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. She nods at Dadwin's corpse. She took it from me when I arrived. She takes a deep breath. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Alright, cool. That was an interesting one. Flail. Seems kinda regular. Range deflection bonus, recovery speed minus 50%. Recovery speed. Is that when they like attack you and you can't... Your next attack like comes in later on? Viana's research. These pages contain Viana's research on Engwithan techniques for imbuing matter with essence. She appears to have developed a method based on her studies of animats. On the first page is notes to someone named Dunstan. Kana, you're smart, take it. And give Viana's research to Dunstan. Dunstan? I was supposed to go for Cliver, no? Oh, that's the... Alright, I see. Lost some coin, but gained more. Alright, cool. The rope coiled around the chair feels painfully scratchy. The water in the pail is murky with blood. Man, they were actually torturing her. Dozens. You're kind of like a bunch of dickheads. I thought that they might be better though. Okay. What else do we have here? So, ramshackle house. So we just go inside of here, then here, and we're done with Andra's gift as well. Courtesan, hello. What's the rush? Come and stay with me for a while. No, I have got bit to do. We don't have time for that. This is just the house? It wasn't even on the map, was it? I don't think it was. Let's go in. Brian Walker. What is this? Sugar. I thought it's drugs. The bed is as stiff as a plank. The worn, grimy blankets feel as if they'd come apart in the wash. A dozen tiny somethings squirm within the pot of rice. Meat, sugar, and fruit. Nice, you've got some cool stuff in here, man. Brian Walker. Supporter of the game. Thug. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they can go someplace else. You murdered a boy here 2 days ago. Show him the dagger you found on Darren. This belong to you? Yeah, let's go with the first one. You murdered a boy here 2 days ago. What the hell are you talking about? Even if I did kill some runt, you've got nothing to prove it. Show him the dagger. That's mine, alright? And no one touches my dagger and lives. Save yourself the trouble for a little coin. You can keep your dagger and your pride. I don't want to let him live. He's a dickhead. He should die. Like to see you try. You're going down. You killed a boy. Brave little boy. And you tried to rape a girl.
Yes?
Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have said the word. I don't know how sensitive these life forms are nowadays. I mean, everybody's just so sensitive today. Can't say shit.
Yes?
Yes. Sucks. Now, let's just take down this big guy. Look at him go down. He's dead. That was quick. He's down. Man, they went down fast. I don't need to sleep. We're way too powerful. I should go to the... What happened? Sever binding. How did this open? Oh, is it because I just dealt enough damage and it like leveled up? I guess. Yes. Deal 300 damage to dazed enemies to unlock the next level. Dazed enemies. Alright, we will try and daze people more then. Have that done. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to check what we got there, but okay. But it's crooked and missing shingles roof. Okay, we already unlocked with rusty bronze key. Well, that's exactly what we want. So the thugs are in here. Deal with the instigator behind the attacks.
Gods keep you.
Gods keep you is what you say. Oh, is she some kind of like a religious thing? Aphra wears a defiant expression in a sturdy yet battered suit of armor. She seems to bear each scratch and ding with pride. You don't look like one of the knights. Can I help you with something? Who are you? I'm Aphra, a lieutenant with the Dozens. Oh, she's from the Dozens as well. She taps her dented breastplate. We're the last fighting force in Defiance Bay that remembers what it means to be their wooden. And unfortunately, I'm the only one who seems to care about the way Maya squeeze in the locals. I'm here about the trouble at the Salty Mast. Ordinary Kith are angry, as they should be with that crooked Aumaua toadying up to the nobles. Oh, I see. As they should be, with that crooked Aumaua toadying up to the nobles. She sneers. She's using the tragedy of Waidwen's legacy to line her pockets. She's no better than the Aediran overlords who we drove out 200 years ago. People around here know you to be an honest broker. May has made it so only the rich can afford her establishment, yet she sits in the poorest district of Defiance Bay. How's that fair? We've taken matters into our own hands. But she's the real criminal here. Why don't you tell her to back down? No way! Are you serious? You think I will stand for this? No way. You idiots. I mean, she has high prices, so we're gonna abuse people, kill them, injure them, and steal from them. So she learns. What a stupid attitude, man. I'm with Maya, the violence has to stop. Violence is never the answer. Afer looks at her compatriots. I'm sorry you see it that way. Well, me too. You'll have to die.
Great.
Okay, does this daze people? Dazing any enemies, great. You're all dazed. I can throw some stuff at you. Afer is dead.
Yes?
You shoot these guys. Can you pull him in? Yeah, it didn't work. Knock somebody down then. For example, sure.
I'm here.
And it's so cool to see that everybody's actually fighting, and once we kill somebody they don't just like stop. I don't know why I didn't think of that this is an option here. Wait, what did he do? How did I charm him? Mercy! Afer staggers back, barely on her feet. Please. Fine, but I'm taking you prisoner. Oh, I can take her to my Caed Nua thing. She nods, her head lolling. We've got a prisoner! I don't know what's that for, but it might be fun. Alright, cool.
Certainly.
Forgotten Hollow added, the quest expires in 1 day. Sugar. Someone stashed a few sooty playing cards under the bed. Let's take everything, we'll sell it all. Fine, so where are we going? I guess we're going back to the Salty Mast to finish this quest. Refugee.
God's damn that son of a cool.
Oh, who are you? Do we have a new companion here? Why do you have a picture there? She looks cool. That's a cool avatar there. God's damn that son of a cur. The angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out toward the harbor with glimmering golden eyes. Eventually, sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head toward you.
Want to run a down on its luck Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it.
She clenches her jaw and continues
As long
quietly.
as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
What's up with you? Explain yourself. What's going on exactly? Enough silver and gold, you'd be surprised how well you can clean up just about anything.
Exactly.
What's going on?
If I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Mestre Verzano is determined to wind up in a grave before the season turns.
The woman looks back at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. She just storms off? I wanted to... Oh, come on. I wanted to be friends with her. Okay, we'll come back later on. The ropes dangling from the crane sway in the ocean breeze. This is the Valiant Company, and this is just the door, right?
Hail and well met.
Who are you? An old man paces the dock and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to the other. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You, don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, you wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? I sure would. He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large round opal with Engwithan runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See the ship that went down over there? I've been looking for someone to help me recover some missing cargo. I probably already have it. Tell me about Ondra's gift. He scratches his sunburned scalp. We've got docks, fishing, and steady ship traffic. All this, he waves at the listing shanties crowded against one another. This sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. He grins. And for lively, nothing beats the Salty Mast. You'd do better to ask a younger man than me if you want to know about that place. He nods towards a large round building to the east. We already went there. That was kind of like the main point. Imatel gazes out over the water. Anything else you need? Imatel doesn't sound like a Derwooden name. That's because it isn't. I'm from the Examital Plains, a broad savanna north of the Deerwood, not so different from the ocean in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn a full circle and see nothing but the winds making waves in the grass. He watches the surf lapping against the wrecked boat. But at the moments like this, I wonder what business a plainsman like me had talking to the water. How's business? He spits into the water. I'll be glad to sail with captains who are more careful about their cargo from now on. I don't give a worm's wings about the Duke's traffic and laws, but I'm too old to fight ancient horrors. He takes a deep breath of the salty air. I just want to enjoy my twilight years doing an honest day's work. Tell me more about this missing cargo. He licks his lips. We started in cold morn and we're making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? Give me the short version. Let's listen to the whole story. What exactly happened? He messages the opal in a clammy palm. When we reached Anis Rest, we may have agreed to take on a few crates from some place called Cleaban Relag. A couple of the lads snuck a peek at the cargo, saw suits of armor and a broken scepter. He shrugs. I already have that. He shrugs. Don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these animancers will buy dirty stockings if you say they came from the ruins. He closes his hand around the opal in a wide-knuckled grip. We were almost to Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my share of Baroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside with the captain, but he and the first mate went below decks to see what all the commotion was about. When they didn't come back, I looked into the hold. He shudders. I saw one of those suits of armor walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. When it saw me, it started running for the hatch, so I closed it. He squeezes his eyes shut. Okay. The rest of the crew was probably dead anyway. You should have perished with the rest of this ship, you pathetic old dog. I mean, I don't care. I'm not like the morality police. Do whatever. Just tell me the rest of the story. I'm not gonna, like, choose what I think about it. It's fine. I mean, you saved your life. So how did the ship get here? He rolls the stone between his hands. I'm just the deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best as I could. But I hit rocks as we were passing Breckenbury. I barely made it to Andra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in his nets. He shows you the opal again. It's part of that scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I'd bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows too. If anyone could find them, there'd be profit to follow. There must be a reason you haven't gone looking for the rest of the artifact yourself. I'm lucky to have escaped the ship like I did. I'm not taking a chance with those things. Have you talked to the Crucible Knights about this? And admitted that I was smuggling relics? He shakes his head. I doubt they'd arrest me, but I also doubt that I'd see any coin from this mess. I think I already found some of the missing pieces. You don't say, he shrugs. Well, they'll be worth a lot more if you can find the rest. Do you have any idea what your Animancer friend wants with this relic? She was always tinkering with these things back when we were young. I used to think she was the fool, retiring to some dusty study in Breckenbury, but after that horror on the boat, I'm thinking she made the wiser choice. Okay, we can do it. Fisherman. Guides in. Alright, you don't really care about what's going on. Cool. Little chest. And an egg. Cool. Surrounded by scattered planks. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go inside of this house. There's a lot to explore in this place. Warehouse hand.
A simple test.
Potion flammable. Keep these crates moving. Alright, who are you? Mestre Verzano. A man stands at the corner of the warehouse directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. Excuse me. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Greetings.
When he sees you, he throws his arms wide in an expansive welcome. Greetings. You have come to the warehouse and the headquarters of the Veiling. Oh, and coughs and yawns. of the Veiling Trading Company. He consults a pocket watch. Some of the gold filigree has chipped away. But you are late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. He snaps the watch shut. Who was that feathered woman? Tell me about what you do here. I'm a merchant from Tense. I don't know. A Sense. Fairest of the Valian republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Valian Trading Company. He gestures at the stacked crates. We ship cargo to and from the republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organization in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. He grins for a fee. Something else I can help you with, or shall I return to my business? I'd like to know more about the Valian Trading Company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the republics. He looks proudly around the warehouse. We sell all manner of goods and equipment, and for years we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armorers throughout Defiance Bay. His smile flickers. Is something wrong? It is nothing. He waves a hand. Only that competition has grown especially fierce in recent months. But I suppose this is to be expected given the legacy, as the locals call it. Who was that feathered woman? Ah, you must mean Pelagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valian embassy. He chuckles. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That is no surprise. She's hot-headed. A woman in a brotherhood of paladins and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. I want to know more. What unusual way? What do you mean? She looked cool though. What's the delivery? He tugs at his beard. I must assume then that you are not from the company I contacted at the expedition hall. He waves a hand. But you are here and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants at Defiance Bay deal with them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough, why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate, you would be left alone, and if not, he shrugs and grins. You look like you could handle yourself. And as for your integrity, I suppose I will just have to trust you, and you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. I'll do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent. Now, deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox Inn in Copper Lane. He will know what to do with it. He slips a bag of pebbly seeds into your hand. Return to me when you are done, and I shall see to your payment.
Greetings.
Checks his battered pocket watch. Better deliver that package. No, business such as this is best concluded quickly. I can do it, no problem. I'm kinda... Live specimens do not open. I'm kinda thinking that the Pangelina, or whatever her name was, will maybe stop us. Ship and manifest listed the cargo of the Principan Mi Yamena, 400 sharkskins from Rawatai, 20 bales of blackwood from the Living Lands, and 6 dozen barrels of Adir ale. There's so much stuff. Esteemed Maestro Verzano, while your ambitions would dignify any son of the Republics, your methods do not. The Dukes have asked once that you see to the business interest of all of the Republics. They are not given to asking twice. Vicent Agosti. Bundled navigational charts and nautical lamps. Dunrid Row. Oh, I just stole money without thinking too much about it. Welcome to the Valian Trading Company. A young woman stands behind the counter watching you with quick, intelligent eyes. Welcome. This is your first visit to the Valian Trading Company, is it not? Please let me know how I can assist you. Her tone is both professional and inquisitive. What is this place? Yeah, let's listen what she has to say. The Valian Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Valian Republics. We oversee trade deals and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. She gestures toward the door on her right. This is our warehouse where we store goods in transit. You have more business? Not business, I'm just curious it seems. Just running around the town asking everybody everything about themselves. I'm the assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently I help Versano run things, but I'll take over when he retires or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. She rolls her eyes. Oh, excuse me. So this is the other door we saw here. I guess I'm gonna go actually to the lighthouse first. Then I'll go here. I'm already here. Let's speed this up. And last thing we need to be doing is...
A dozen Adiran ships were shattered against these levies during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places. A simple test. That's settled.
Captain won't be happy about this, you say. What happened? Marceno, this young lanky sailor, is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Good day to you.
If you've a moment, you're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervously. I could use your help. What makes you think I'm not from around here? Fire godlike. We, don't see many like you around here is all. He shuffles awkwardly, even on the docks. You're a sailor? Yes, sir. I signed on about half a year back. The pay's decent and the sight of the sun coming up over the sea, I wouldn't give that up for anything. He sighs. I just wish I'd asked around about the captain first. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying saying you're a kind-hearted sort. Is this actually like, since I have a reputation? I think there's like a background reputation system. I think it was mentioned, some of the tips. So maybe me acting in some way, like resolving quests in a kind-hearted way, is then giving other people the information that I am. And if I was a mean dickhead, like with Sorel, that I just kind of shook her all up, get what I wanted, maybe they would be scared of me. Maybe. He runs a hand through his hair nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest. His sea chest. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading it with the rest of the things, what with us staying in port a couple days, and... He coughs. I may have gotten a little distracted. Marceno nods towards the buildings nearby. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the salty mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. He sets a pleading look on you. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far. But the shift's changed and I'm on watch. I can sneak off to look for it. And the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yard arm. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flame I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortunero finds out anyway. Any ideas where the thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it get it carried around either. I figure they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it too, so I'm hoping they haven't got it open. Unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. Oh, gods. He takes a breath. If they've got it open, I really am done for. Okay, Marcelo. You fucked up, but I'm gonna make it all alright, don't you worry. That's what we're here for. Nia. Now hiring builders, no experience needed. Okay, this is where we came from, right? Yes. There's nothing to do here.
Hail
Who
and
are
well
you?
met.
As you approach, she eagerly turns to you. You interested in doing some construction work? Her clothes are simple but nicer than most you've seen in Andra's gift. Pays good money. Not really. I don't know much about construction. I take it you're having trouble finding workers. Workers who aren't superstitious cowards anyway. She shakes her head. I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Lament and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted ever since the floods of Andra's gift. Cool, lighthouse quest. Echoes of the war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack the lighthouse full to bursting. Andra's gift was flooded? Back at the end of the War of Defiance, it was one of the finishing blows to the Adiran military. Cost us a lot though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Adirans put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped the slaughter drowned hours later when Hadrid's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind and one of the last to die. She shrugs. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. Have you gone inside? Who, me? She laughs nervously. Not exactly. See, my health is rather delicate and all that dust. She sighs. Alright. When I saw two Aumawa deckhands running as fast as they could down the pier, I lost my nerve too. Pier is the thing. I'll show you how it's done. Good. About time someone put an end to this foolishness. She rummages in her pocket and pulls out a skeleton key. As she hands it to you, she hesitates. Just be careful. Not that I believe the ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. I have some questions. Do you know what might be inside the lighthouse? If only. Nia shrugs. It's been uninhabited since they flooded Ondra's gift. What are you building? An inn, allegedly. She brushes a single loose strand of her bun behind her ear. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the salty mass. This district has been in the dumps since the War of Defiance. It seemed ready for some fresh development. So imagine my excitement when I find this place, 3 floors tall and right on the water, for sale at a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were other interested buyers. So I closed the deal before I'd taken time to really look into it. Stupid, she shakes her head. Being from New Hiomar, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstition surrounding the lighthouse, and the seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make my invested back. Fun fact, Pierre in Finnish means fart. Yeah, that is a fun fact. I know Pierre is different, but I still find it funny enough. Is it like pronounced the same way? I mean, I don't know what kind of like rules you have for reading stuff in Finnish. Tell me about the flooding of Ondra Gift. Hedge had ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian. Yeah, we already read this. Yeah. You're not from Defiance Bay, are you? She laughs bitterly. What gave it away? The accent or the fact that I was the dupe who paid good coin for this place? I'm from New Hiomar on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for some fresh opportunities. And maybe the chance to do a little good in this neighborhood. Alright, let's go deal with the lighthouse. Why not? We've got some stuff here. Oh, damn it. 17 hours. Afer is a member of the dozens who organized the harassment campaign against patrons of the Salty Mast. Alright, I've got the problem here. Let's see. If I try and go out of this place... Damn it, I really think that the quest that I have in my home is a little bit longer. Like the way home the kid is more than 17 hours. 22 hours. Damn it. I'm gonna miss it. 23 hours. Duration 1 turn. 20 years ago, a woodsman in Longholm had a gift bearer of Andres buried the painful memories of his dead wife somewhere in the dense forest known as Blackweir. Since his recent death, his daughter has been searching for information about her mother. Her father left no clues, and the gift bearer has only been seen twice by locals in the last decade. Oh, this sucks so much that I'm missing this now. Oh well. Alright, let's try and make the other one at least, even though it's probably not possible either. There's 23 hours set and we got like 22 and a half. I don't think we're making that. 1 hour. Okay, we can do this. Sign. No companions at the stronghold.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
It's awesome. I can even rest since I'm already here. Did I finish building these things? Finished in 1 day, 8 hours. Not yet. Okay, let's go inside. I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. I don't really care yet. How do I... Party management. Alright, if I do like a dismiss for you, for example. Once a character has been dismissed from the party, they will return to either the Black Hound Inn in Gilded Vale or to your stronghold if you've acquired it. Okay, and now I can just assign this. Remaining 1 turn. Okay, we're doing it. Should have... Pronunciation sounds kind of like it. Should have kept silently listening. You can probably look it up now. Alright, what do you have? I think this is like a DLC thing though. Pardon the intrusion, milord. Chancellor Warren urgently requests that you meet him at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. Remind me who Chancellor Warren is. He's the legal arbiter for Earl Badermar, Lord of the Grasp. I believe you made his acquaintance at the Ducal Palace. Why isn't the Chancellor meeting me at the palace? Perhaps the Chancellor is meeting with you in an unofficial capacity. It happens from time to time. Is it about Cade Nua again? I don't know. My apologies, my lord. I'm merely a messenger. I'll meet with the Chancellor when I can. I don't. Okay, I have no idea what one turn means though. Okay, we can't sleep here. Where's my inn? Is it outside? Where did I sleep where I was here the last time? Not sure. What statue? The one in the stronghold?
Sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
Inside of this, my castle, at the throne room. We did talk to it a lot. It's a friend. Was it up here? I think so. Few rooms ago now. Yeah, probably that one. Yeah, I did. We were talking to it. Where's my... Okay, this is my room. Let's go sleep. No bonus. Well, fine. Are you finished? Recall. One turn. Okay, well, we still can't. How long is one turn? I wanted to go inside of those tunnels underneath the castle again, but I guess I'm gonna go there.
Very
later.
nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Come on, I got the place together. I got the place together pretty nicely, I think. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be done here still, but I mean, it's not that bad. Steward, my lord, you received a letter.
You've received a letter.
She's talking.
Delivered with some urgency, as it happens. I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
This is interesting though, because she tells me some stuff that I obviously have no idea what they are, who these people are. Like, it's from Stalwart, never heard of it. Mayor Renengild, never heard of him. But I can say, since I put points in lore, I can say, oh, we know where that is, it's fine. But I don't, so what's the point of telling me this? Just skipping the lore dump, I guess, but I want it, so I don't see the point. Alright, where is Stalwart?
Stalwart is located within the mountain range known as the White March, which puts it several days' journey northeast of here. You'll want to wear something warm.
Alright, White March is the expansion or the DLC's name, so this is probably the DLC quest. What does Renengild want?
Stalwart is a mining community, and at one time they enjoyed a great deal of influence. Renengild hopes to reclaim old glories, I expect. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery, and she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
What is Durgan's battery? Let's choose this lore thing. Durgan's battery, as in the source of Durgan's steel?
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much taken with the story of the battery's fall. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
Like, when they say battery, I'm just thinking, what the hell do you mean? Like, at one point, I'm just imagining like a battery, like you put inside of an electrical stuff, you know, like giving it juice. Then I thought of like being battered, you know, you can like beat up. Maybe it's like an event happening, but now it's impenetrable. So maybe it's just like an area. I don't know. I do enjoy vast amounts of wealth. How honest. Perhaps I'll pay Stalwart a visit. You're not talking. Knew a fella who claimed to have a Durgan steel axe once. We swapped it for a rusty one, and he accused his wife of stealing it. She ended up trying to cut off his manhood with the rusty axe. But looking back, I bet he'd think it was funny. I probably owed that fella an axe.
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Reningild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in.
Leaden Key?
Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the Battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay.
Oh, so this is not like a DLC you do at the end of them. Like after the end of the game, you probably do it in between, like somewhere in the middle.
Now that I've delivered Reningild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lord.
What's happening?
A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Consul Hot's tower? Who the hell is that?
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
Thank you. Alaf fidgets and flutters, vacillating between anxiety and excitement. He appears to be at a loss for words.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, perhaps, you will match him.
Alright, so they're telling me don't deal with him yet. You're weak.
If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lord.
Alright, so it's fine now, but you'll let me know when I have to deal with it. Alright. Battery farming is a term? Really? Series of small cages for the intensive rearing of farm animals, especially calves and poultry. Battery farming. Oh, good to know. Alright. Intensive rearing. Okay. Good to know. Who is Consul Hot? Still don't really understand how it relates to a mining community. What's that? How it has to do anything, but, well, maybe some. We'll see when we get there. Who is Consul Hot?
A famed archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated.
Seems like every single quest I get kind of connects to the story. Alright, not every single, there's a lot like base, but I'm not completely like sure what's the main story. What are the main story quests? You know, everything just gives me feeling like it has something to do with main story, which is fine, which is great. It really feels like adventure. It doesn't feel like, alright, I'm doing this and these things I'm doing are just like side things I do. It's just everything seems important, which feels great.
But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
Torn Bannermen. Do you know anything else about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor.
Really? Mystery.
They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
Alright, farewell.
Safe travels, my lord.
Thank you.
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see. Oh, is that it? Alright, remaining 1 turn. Cool. Oh man, I love this. Alright, so we visited our keep, had some fun here. Let's leave. Let's get back to the city and finish the stuff we were doing there. So everything's
very nice.
Everything's kind of well
sleeping here, are we?
Well laid out. Alright, I really hope that once Kana is finished with this thing, I can just get him back into my crew while in the city, maybe visiting the Salty Mast or an inn or something. with the fork. He's busy. Yeah, okay, he's busy. Andra's gift. Let's go there again. Let's visit the Salty Mast to see what they have to say about my quest being finished. Since I'm close by. I don't really feel like going to the lighthouse when my party's not full. Because, I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but it is a difference. I hope Kana gets experience, even though he's not in the party with me. Alright, Maya.
Good day, stranger.
Any progress with those stocks? Yes. How'd I? I mean, there is. Wait, what? Didn't I finish that? See what I can find? I thought I already did this. Maybe this? No. Oh, she's in my... But I did finish it. Dunstan. Okay, I have the medallion. Report to Maya. Will be relieved to hear that I've dealt with Aifred, the person who had orchestrated the attacks. Yeah, I did it. Why the hell do you not want to talk about it? What? What? Why can't we do it? What's your problem,
Hello.
Maya? What do you know about those attacks? What do you know about this? The same thing. What the hell's going on?
Hail and well
Almost
met.
seems like a bug. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's go out. Maybe it'll... I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Aifra in my prison. I didn't go and visit her in my keep. Courtesan. Why the hell doesn't it register? Well, I went out. Maybe just out and in might help. I don't think so. This is a bug. It's an annoying
Good day,
bug.
stranger.
Yeah, there's nothing here. These are all shop things. Another time. Can't even ask questions
Greetings.
now.
Hail,
Wow,
traveler.
this is weird. Do you not want to talk with me because I almost beat up your best prostitute? I mean, I could understand that. That would make a lot of sense. But I don't really know.
Hey,
Alright.
Olaf, can I, talk to your, your friend?
Why?
What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know.
No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says
Are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
You're 50 years old? No way. I know that's not the point of this, but... Man, I like it there. It's cool. Just wanted to have some fun. Alright, let's go to... Wait, how long do we have this here? Completed? No. Oh, finished in 1 hour. Cool. Let's go just to Brackenbury and just go and finish stuff until Kana returns and we can go and do some fights. Oh, assassin. Why? What did I do? What are you trying to assassinate me? I guess, sure, try to, but...
Yes?
Yeah, I want to kill the ones in the back.
Yes?
You just... Where are you? Yeah, knock him down.
Yes?
You shoot this
Ready,
guy.
Watcher.
You too. Okay, I mean, they have a lot of health. Damn.
I'm here.
Oh. Oh, what's with that? You assassins beating up my... Gage, can you stop? You, my dude, try and bring him in. You do this. Right? Come on, just take him down. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, he's gone. But don't go for my priest. Just kill him. Just kill him. Alright, good. Oh, they went for him anyway. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, he died once. Alright. Let's take all of this as always. My stash is the biggest thing. Alright, who sent them? Written on this scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguished features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your brief time in Deerwood. Probably the leaden key, right? Probably the same thing. Yes, we can take it. Durance, come with me. So who am I actually gonna be talking to? No, not that one. Shared Barrel and Brackenbury. Let's go for you. So we're going there. Talk to Warren. $34 minutes. Cool. Gonna be done soon. Once it's done, I'm just gonna take like another thing and probably gonna take a rest, so Durance isn't at the risk of dying. Because once he goes down the second... No, wait, he just goes down... He just dies if he has his health gone, right? Completely depleted.
Hail and well met.
This guy's here too. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion? Yes. Man, we're so good. Thirstwind's eyes are as wide and round as the artifact in his hands. You've given my people a gift we couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. He shoves a bag of coin into your hands. This is everything I have. Take it, please. How much did he give me? Your clan could use it to rebuild. No. Thank you. You'll always be an honored guest among the Shattering Spear. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy clothes dragging on the ground. Hooray! Quest completed. At least one. Alright, Chancellor Warren, what do you have to say? Forgotten Hollow completed. Kana returns to the stronghold with experience and ring. Oh, we've got like a thing here. Okay, we read this. By tracking down the gift bearer, Kana was able to deduce the resting place of the girl's mother's belongings, an ancient dead oak. Unfortunately, the great tree had become the host of a large colony of wood beetles. With some careful scouting and more than a little fighting, Kana retrieved the belongings and returned them to the girl. However, the girl realized that the curious wooden ring among the items had not belonged to her mother. She gave it to Kana in thanks. Corrode damage reduction bonus, freeze, and liberating. What does that do? Immunity to stuck. That's pretty cool. Stuck is an annoying thing. Must be at the stronghold to recruit or dismiss party members. Damn. Okay. Alright, Chancellor. Chancellor. Lord Smorm, what brings you to Brackenbury? Put down the ale, old man. He summoned me. You sent a missive. No, I didn't. I received a missive from you. Chancellor sets down his mug of ale and looks at you quizzically. As far as I know, nothing has changed regarding your rightful possession of Caed Nua. Alright, so this is the guy that approved our possession of Caed Nua, so the other guy that was salty about it probably sent a missive to both of us and plans to kill us, maybe. You realize that the charred barrel has gone quiet and turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappearing through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. What a surprise. Oh dear. The Chancellor quickly ducks behind the table. You're dead. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gathbin's captain. Yeah, Gathbin's the name. Captain Emery, now that the sheep have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. I remember you. You were with Lord Gathbin at the palace. And you, she grins. The whole essence of a god thing tends to be easily remembered. I must say, you wear it well. Thank you. That's a compliment, if I ever seen one. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gathbin has ordered your death. She forces a frown. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gathbin will lose, you should work for me. Ah, that would be great. She seems pretty nice. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Her lip curls in faint disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt I'd have taken in with him. But what's done is done, and Lord Gathbin is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. I really want to convince her. What could you offer to make me consider such risk? A lot less pain, attack me and I'll make you suffer. They're probably it's not gonna work on her. We can pay her a simple bribe. Walk away and pretend this conversation never happened. No, I want you to serve me. A better life, serving an honorable lord. I've heard such stories about you. They can't all be true, can they? She's silent a moment. Tells of your charity, your kindness, but I also see strength in you. This is definitely true, that there's like a reputation thing inside of this. And since I've been doing good things, mostly, except for giving a little boy a sword and almost beating up a prostitute for an expensive medallion, I've been doing nice things, so she heard about it, and now she considers it. Maybe if we've been doing bad stuff, if I said this, she'd be like, no, I heard about you doing obviously evil shit all around the town. I'm gonna think that, and that's cool. That this is, like, influenced by what I do. But is that enough to best Lord Gathbin? That gamble is too rich for my blood. Still, I think I can tell Gathbin that you didn't take the bait and never showed up here. No need for anyone to die today, eh? She looks to her troops and they nod in agreement. Know this, the day will soon come when you must face Gathbin. I've lived this long by knowing which side to be on. Prove yourself on the battlefield and who knows, until we meet again, Smorm. Captain Emery, you're gonna be serving me and be a good little guard. I like her, cool. We could talk with her. Well, that was unexpected. Warren emerges from beneath his stable and smooths the rumpled sleeves of his robe. It does make the strange reports I've received from the Grasp make more sense in context, however. But go on. Earl Bademar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathbin's activities. Gathbin has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose, we can't say. I'd advise you to take extra precaution at Caed Nua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary, Smorm. I don't think you've seen Lord Gathbin's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading for the door. That's so well made. I love this. It's just so simple, but you have like the main story about the leaden key and that terrifying bad 2,000-year-old man. And at the behind of it doesn't seem relevant to the big story at all. But you have like this whole conflict with some noble asshole that tries to take your castle away from you. So great. Alright, what else? Return to Caed Nua. I'll do that. I need to go for Kana. Go to the lighthouse, maybe later. Package to Gareth in Copper Lane. Port Mayat Brothel. I don't know why this doesn't work. I hope it will. I hope it will. Hall of Mysteries in Copper Lane. Dunstan. First Fires. And I'm just supposed to run into Ostrich with the breastplate. I didn't do that? I remember I did that. Hanarua. Discuss your vision with Durance. Because I should. Raedrig's Hold, we can do that. Records Archive. I think we did that too. Huh, weird. Alright, to Caed Nua then. Let's go back home. Oh, wait a second. Not yet. Is this done? Where is it? Towers completed. Alright, great. Let's do something else now. Requires Western Barbican. That's against invaders. Lore bonus. Employ hirelings. What is this? Is that like upgrade security? Okay. Prestige security. Western Barbican. Alright, we need that. Seems like we really need that thing. It just locks everything behind that. So let's just do it. 3 days, sure. Let's go back home, get Kana with us. Maybe I should have done some quests still, but I wanna have the full party on. Just better like it.
Very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Speak to the mob in front of your great hall? What the hell's happening here? Wait, can I get Kana here? Okay, yeah, he's with us now. I wouldn't pay, so they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky, my guards. Good men both. Something weird's going on. Got put to the sword after they'd surrendered. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There he is. A woman points at you and all eyes in the crowd turn their hostile gazes upon you. Alright. I mean, I have a guess what's happening. Gathbin probably instigates some issues and tries to blame it on me, so people are mad at me and try to make me leave, maybe. Can I help you people with something? We don't need help, we just want you to leave us alone. We want justice. Go on. You sent your men to my farm and to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. I don't have any men. I have a statue for a throne and 5 people with me and 1 fox. And a dog and a dragon and a spider. And something else, I think. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first time I've heard of such a thing. Other people in the crowd chime in with similar stories. Those weren't my men. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Those weren't my men. Then who were they? They weren't no common bandits. What makes you think I sent these men? They said they were acting on orders from the Lord of Caed Nua. That's you. Well, then, of course those are my men. If they said so. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? And my goods? And the families of my guards? Leave before I hang the lot of you from Caed Nua's walls. Definitely this ruins your reputation, right? And there's no way that Captain Emery, for example, would tell me that, oh, I heard about your kind-hearted ways, if I just did this. I don't care about your idiot son or your trade goods. Get out of my keep. Okay, so I can give them charity, give them just gold, basically bribe them. I don't think that's a good way to raise your people. It's basically like raising children, right? You need to set some standards. I won't just give out money every time they just come here and complain. But I'll make these men face justice. You can count on it. We appreciate it, but can you offer us any compensation? Just a little to help us get by, of course. Clears his throat and looks at you expectantly. Walk away. Share this amongst yourselves. Alright, I'll give them money. Here you go. Most generous of you, my lord. And I gained prestige. Cool. The villagers nod and smile at you, uttering thanks as they distribute the coins between them. Cool. Also, you told that kid that his dad doesn't love him. I did. But that, I mean, it wasn't coming from like a bad place. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, it really touched him. He started crying a lot, yeah. But cool. I mean that wasn't that bad. I mean, I didn't hurt anybody. Just his feelings. He'll forget. I was supposed to send that ages ago, but I got distracted. Yeah. What are you doing? You painting or something? Marshal Forwin. Ah, angry mobs, the inevitable thorn in every ruler's side. Eh, Smorm? What brings you to Caed Nua? They're good people. Can't blame them for reacting that way. Your subjects are fortunate to have a leader that understands the compassionate side of nobility, but for now, they will have to wait. Who the hell are you? I have news about Lord Gathbin. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from curious ears. Who the hell is he? Man, I'm so into this. Like, there's so much stuff happening, and everything's interesting to me. I was kind of, the start was kind of slow, but now that things are picking up, I'm just so curious about everything that's going on. Marshal Forwin seems like an old man. Lord Smorm. I've received word that Lord Gathbin is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. Yeah, that's how it is. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. Why won't the Earl officially legitimize my claim? It is a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathbin's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathbin dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathbin. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between, because he's an ass. Losing a family claim to land and title though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes amongst the other nobles. Wars are started for less. No, if Gathbin is to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. This is what it means to be noble in the Dirwood. If there's anything else you wish to know, please ask. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gathbin will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I'd not tarry long. Oh cool, so they are helping. I have a fortress with strong walls. Why not let Gathbin's army come to me? Lord Gathbin isn't fool enough to risk tearing down Caed Nua just to kill you, and if you shield yourself behind his walls, he'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. Earl Baedemar will see your inaction against Lord Gathbin as a sign that you're unwilling to perform your duties as Lord of Caed Nua. Losing his support will have dire consequences. Taking the fight to Lord Gathbin is your only option. Let's talk about my army. The Marshal nods. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the lands around Caed Nua. Hopefully people realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathbin's. Any hireling stationed at Caed Nua will also accompany you to the battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. However, most of these men and women have no military experience. Hopefully you can gain additional allies, the Knights of the Crucible perhaps, or the Dozens. That's so cool! We're getting like an army and a big battle for our castle. I'm supposed to get some. So let's go back to the city, I guess, and get my allies together. Knights of the Crucible should be pretty good with us. Dozens are kind of an asshole, so I don't want to deal with those. And we'll have like a big fight for this. The housework, etc. Now I finally got on the couch. Oh. I want to lay down on the couch in a while. On the couch in a while. Maybe watch some stuff. I was watching Arcane recently. Man, what a good show. Alright, what's the status of my regular troops? Too green. The Marshal shakes his head. Too green and too few. If you go up against Lord Gathbin now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company or two of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. I'd say 10,000 coppers should cover the expenses. That's so much. I might do that later on. What special allies do I have available? He shakes his head. No one has offered their help, I'm afraid. It may be possible to find an ally in Defiance Bay among the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, or if you're truly desperate, House Doamenel. No, I don't want them. I've also heard rumors of a force of Wraith Serens currently in the White March. If you find your way that far north, perhaps you can sway some of them to join your cause. Okay, it's not time. We're not gonna be doing it right away now, but it's pretty cool. I'll be doing that sooner or later. Alright, so where do we
Walls
go?
need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right
Yeah,
now.
you already said that, but he can't. He's not here. Back to the city. Andra's gift. I want to try again if I can't finish that quest with the salty mast. Why the hell doesn't it work? Had the shittiest week in a while, but I had my first volunteering shift today.
Next time I get the chance, I'm buying you a pint. That means a lot, Adair. Oh, do you want one too? Sorry, I meant for Isselmere. I'll get you one too.
When you say you had your first volunteering shift today, that's a good thing, right? It's like that's like the nice shiny moment of your bad week. I'm guessing.
How do you do?
Guessing it is. Why the hell doesn't it work? I'll have to like look it up. Why can't I finish this?
Hello.
When I beat all of them up, what's the problem? What's the issue? Alright, I guess I'm gonna finish this here actually, because there's a lot of things I need to do here in the city. I wanna run around here and there, explore some more things. We have to return to some people. I don't know why it doesn't work right now. I think I was with Osric. I don't know why this is completed. Maybe I didn't go yet. I don't know why I can't finish the quest with Faulty Mast. I don't see it here yet. Oh, this one. I have no idea why this doesn't work. I want to go to the lighthouse, go to Gareth, then back here. I mean, there's a lot to do. A lot of running around in the city. So I'm gonna do that. Shoot the stone scroll, the Heritage Hill, and then next thing on my list of things to do, I guess, is go to Heritage Hill. There's a lot to do. But yeah, this is such a cool game. I wanna play a little bit more, but I am hungry. It's been a lot of time. I'm speaking a lot, and I don't think it does much good for my voice. So let's take a rest, and I'll come back next Sunday and continue with the lighthouse and all of that jazz. All right, so let's save. Volunteering was nice. Well, it's good that you find fun in that. I don't know if I would. And what exactly are you volunteering for? Like, is that like you were talking about like helping older people or something like that? Like taking care of them? I don't remember exactly. Might be missing it. I don't think I'm so I wouldn't say selfless, but I don't think I would find that much joy in volunteering. Maybe I would. I never really did anything like that. Keeping company for dying people. Oh, yeah. Like that. Of all ages. Alright. Of course, people can die while young, too. Alright, well, since you enjoyed, great. I'll hope you'll have more shifts then. Hope you'll be lucky with those shifts. And that those people will be nice. Oh, man, oh, that sucks so much. Now I just thought that I hope the people you'll be keeping company will be nice people. But then that means that those nice people are going to die, which sucks. And it's, I thought of it as a nice thing, but they're nice, they'll die, and that's a shame. That's depressing. Alright, let's not think about that too much. I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna eat, and I'll be here Wednesday with Ashes, Sunday with this again, and have some more fun here. Hopefully not thinking too much about that. Yeah. Alright, I'm leaving then, so thanks for the company. I'll be enjoying this later on again. This is it. So, yeah, bye.